So today we look at making a purchase order. So here I am, I've logged on. So I will go to orders from here, or I can go to the store and click on orders, or I can use Alt O. So once I'm here, this is the menu I'm getting under purchase orders. You have your usual navigation and your grid filter dates. So these are the current orders between these two dates. So I'm going to make a new one by clicking on the plus here, or using my keyboard pressing Ctrl plus A. So there I am. The transaction is open. I have been assigned a reference number, and I can, first thing I need to do is to choose the supplier. I use the drop down here. Let's choose maybe Aspen Pharmacare, or I can use this ellipsis to select from a list of suppliers, where if I have permissions I can even on the spot add a new supplier. So let me say from this list I'm choosing Agfa. Select, and indeed Agfa is there. Okay, so now from Agfa, who is from this main company who is placing the order to Agfa, let's say Chinese. So these are my system users. Let me say I'm also authorizing this. These are the dates when this was done in terms of ordered by, authorized by. And the voucher number, basically I'll be using the voucher for the source of fundings from here. So if it's government, it could be a government tender number or purchase number, probably from the accounting system. If it's maybe my checking account, I'll probably use a check number or something like that. The currency, the form, perhaps before making this order there were other paper-based processes that I had to go through. Maybe the standard forms. I will choose from this list of registered forms. Yeah, so I have it here. Is my items grid. So I'm going to click on add to add the items, and immediately I do that, the product selector is visible. So I'm going to select any product I want to add. Let me order the black pepper whole powder. Then I choose select, or I press F9 on my keyboard, and there it is. I can add more products that I wish to order, but I can also multi-select from this grid by pressing Ctrl on my keyboard, and I'm able to multi select the products into my purchase order. Okay, so when I've had enough, because what we're looking at is basically where you will need to decide what to order. So when I've had enough, I'll just type in the values, the quantities that I need to order under the column ordered quantity. And as I do that, we can go through each one of these columns. So these are the prices for the selected items, and because these are marked 0 now, I have my total cost as 0 and my buying price is 0. This is what is currently in order as I make an order of this. So this is all 0. Let me add a product that has got a price. Let me add, for example, this one, and the aqua light. Yeah, so these are the prices. So the moment I put in something, the price, total cost, and the buying price are made the same. and under my financial profile I'll have the current price value. Let me put on something here, and as you can see, this is moved. After entering a value, suppose I'm here, I can either save, or the moment I move to the next item on the grid, it actually fires the save. Okay, so that's my financial profile here. I can under charges I can put a charge, or what we call a levy. So the charge can be transport fees or processing fees for making this order. Basically, let me say it's 130, and of course I save, and in this case 130 is 8.53% of the total cost. Or I can double click on the percentage and say for all my orders I'm gonna charge processing fees of 5%. So then if I say okay, then that's the amount that can be calculated for myself. Okay. Also, the items that do not have a price, like the price is 0, I can change the price here. Okay, so if I change this here, yeah, as you can see, I can change here. So they all basically, this becomes my buying price, which I will use when receiving. Basically, then after receipt, it is then that the main catalog will be updated. So changing the price, it does not necessarily change the price value at the product's catalog. So there it is. I'm probably done. It's good that you probably will need to preview your order before you actually post it. And indeed, I'm getting something like this. This is the report that I will need to print out, or either PDF, export to Excel, and then probably email it and make the order. Down here I can sign, put a date or something like that, or I can just use a digital signature for the same, or make a hard copy printout. Basically, you will see using reports in this menu in another session. I'm going to close this and I'm back to my order. If I feel I'm sure, I can then post the order. Once I do this, this record will no longer be editable, and this is really what I want to do. So should I do that? Okay, yes, there it is, posted. So I can then finally do the final printout, which I can tell from here that it is posted. It's no longer draft, and there it is. Thank you. So I can close this, and then I'm back to the main products menu.